way for me to show you on fucking Discord. I'll just send it shit to you because I want you to see this shit. It's actually insanely detailed. It's surprisingly detailed for being a fucking game on Roblox. But we'll play. I want to play Hold Fast with you. I have to. There's, I haven't accepted your friend request. What? Yeah, I've been just busy. What? Oh yeah. I kind of want to buy a PC. Yeah, I like I like yeah, I like all right. AK, tell me when if you join that live and I'll show you this shit. I might actually have to stop for fuel on the way. We'll see where I'm at when I get to my waypoint. I made my ship really brightly colored because why not? Um. Ah. ah. Why am I stuck on this? Problem. Okay, fuck it. We're doing it with the controller. There we go. So ignore my little characters, my little dude. Little TV monitor. We're on some rough seas right now. Oh yeah, we're in really rough seas. Alright, we're just gonna full stop. How about that? Alright, I can show you. Alright, put this shit down to 0. Uh, what is that? I've never heard that before. This is a new... What is that? What in the fuck is that? Oh, Mount Hobart might be erupting. Well, we are a considerable distance away from that. Oh yeah, we'll have to play Men of War Soul Squad 2. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Alright, so anyways... Yeah. So, real quick, alright, you watching right? So, I know my shit looks really bare bones, that's because I haven't done literally anything to it, but you can go into here, right? And then go to, like, catalog and, like, fully customize everything about your ship. Everything, right? And each thing costs money, you have to earn that, you know? But anyways, so I've been grinding because I'm trying to get fit, but you have like insane amounts of space, by the way. This isn't just like a little room, it's like you have the entire ship. And there's tons of ships in this game, by the way. Oh yeah, I gotta go out this door, and then through this door, and then here's my cargo hold. I'm delivering cars right now. And this is a three-level three-level car hauler. So there's actually 3 separate levels of cars on here. Alright. Yeah, right. Ignore all that right there. That's just the problem is we're in insanely rough seas, and they don't have. It's not like a perfect thing. They did their best they could to make some like really detailed shit, but it's not perfect, you know. Let me actually close that. And this isn't by no means a small map either. So here's the anchor well, as you can see. Ah. Yeah, make sure that we left the batteries in all of them too. Um, alright. Oh, we can go outside. Yeah, because lithium and shit does not handle well the ocean. My ship is called Monkey Milk, by the way. Just, um, anyway, so we'll go back in. You ever heard of the Great Lakes freighter, the James R. Barker, with its very unique horn? Hold on. In my opinion, has the greatest horn out of any of the Great Lake freighters, out of all of them. Uh, but it's kind of an accident, by the way. So basically, the horn broke when they first used it, and it created a very, very unique horn. And they just left it because it sounded so cool. Hold on, let me find what it sounds like right here.
Me and the boys got lucky.
Do you hear what I mean? How unique that is? How it's like it crackles at first and then goes? Well, of course, if they have it, I'm putting it on. I have the Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fine. No, I have the James R. Barker horn. It's fucking beautiful. Uh, it's kind of like the Liberty Bell in its unique sound. It was kind of like a happy accident. So they might be able to, but it would take some like really good engineering. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of they could do it, but it's never going to be perfectly on point, you know. Well, what I'll do is I will cut my delivery short just because I have to go. I'm doing one. I was going to do the longest delivery, which is basically the longer your delivery, the more your cargo is worth, right? Depending on the type of cargo. Some cargos are like fixed value, but some cargoes are actually like based on transport distance. Like the ones I'm calling right now are cars, and they're based on transport distance. So I was gonna go from Antarctica all the way up to the fucking nuclear island at the very top. Just go straight south to north with it. But I'll cut it short, and I'll go to like Norfolk or Newport or some shit. I'm gonna go to Stanley. Go ahead. You're gonna go where? Or you said where? Oh yeah. Also, to show do you know how far? So do you know how? Let's see. Do you know how big how like studs and stuff work in Roblox? Okay. So this is accurate, by the way, to real life. By the way, so 4,000. So basically, roughly 4,500 studs is 1 nautical mile. And if you don't know what a nautical, do you know what a nautical mile is? A nautical mile is it's 1/60th of a degree on the Earth. So so this is 1 nautical mile, right? And this is the entire map. It's huge. Oh look, there's another ship. We're actually converging slightly. Where's he at? Oh, he's way over there. What is that? There's a ton of ships in this game, by the way. It's not like you're just stuck with like one or two. There's like 20, I think, in total. He's gonna be way. Ah, come on, ship, get out of my way. Oh, where'd he go? That way. I see him. There he is. Of what? I have a little. I like the small boats, but I haven't done the full-scale naval stuff yet. I've, we should. I really want to. What's funny is the smaller gunboats are, in my opinion, are like the best out of anything. Dude, I'm telling you, nautical miles make me so irritated. Like, I just keep, every time I bring a nautical mile up, it makes me irritated. Because I want you to, okay. So, do you know, okay, here's how a mile started, right? So, miles are from Rome, you know, they're a Roman form of measurement. So a mile is 1,000 paces. So if you have take a Roman legion, they're supposed to take a footstep that's a specific length. It's longer. It's like just over a foot, right? It's around what a foot is, right? That's a footstep. That's 1 foot is your step, and 1,000 of those was supposed to be a mile. Now that wasn't fully the case. So what a mile is versus 1,000 foot are entirely fucking different things now. But anyways, so just ignore the foot part of that at that point. But 1 mile is a mile, which is 1,000 Roman paces, and mile is is part of how you say 1,000 in Roman. And you put a milestone down to represent you traveled 1,000 paces, and that gives you an idea how far from home you are. Well, so what happened was in like fucking 1200s, they wanted to figure out how to accurately measure how far you've traveled in a ship. So they're like, hey, the Earth is round. How the fuck we figure this out? So they're like, cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the diameter of the Earth and we're gonna divide it into degrees. So there's 360 degrees. But the problem is each one of those degrees are like hundreds of miles across. So we need to figure out, like, it's something like 600 or 700 miles across. But like that's too far. We can't use that. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to take that degree and we're going to divide it by 60, and then that 60th of a degree is a mile, and that's what they call it, a mile. Uh, but the bullshit part of that is, do you know how far a nautical mile is compared to a regular mile? One nautical mile, one. So if you take a regular mile and you put a nautical mile over the regular mile, a nautical mile is going to be 1.12. They're literally so fucking close that you're talking about like, no, it's literally, I think, like a 4% difference. Like, it's so fucking minuscule, it makes no sense that we even use it, but for some reason, it's the standard measurement for the ocean. And it's not even more accurate by any notable amount. It's only kinda more accurate, which I guess that kinda is important when you're measuring the stars, but last I checked, we use GPS. So, we have for like since like the fucking 80s, which kind of didn't immediately defeated the purpose of the nautical mile. I don't know. It's one of those things that bug me. It has always bugged me. We're gonna go over here and I'm gonna dock up here at fucking Stanley Harbor, where all these fucking people are pouring out of. I guess these people are just doing the Newport run, which is basically when you're trying to grind for money earlier in this game, you take like what is that called now? A cargo freighter, like a fucking, like that hauls boxes. I can't think what you call those. The shipping container. right? And you just run from Stanley Harbor to Newport to Stanley Harbor. You just do that loop because the price per distance isn't the same as it is with other ships. So like if you're doing like ore, or if you're doing ore, or if you're hauling other ships, which is a thing, or you're doing like I'm doing with car hauling, that does have a price per distance. So for me, it's like per nautical mile is like almost 1 million, and I can show you like my right here. My profit per nautical mile is 907,000. Right. So the further I get away from the port I grabbed it at, which is that over there, which is way down here in the bottom, the further I get away, the more it's worth, and that's why I'm at least going to stop here at Stanley. I would continue all the way up to Ocean Fall, which is... No, yeah, it's so hard. Nice, I can't see a fucking thing. Where's everyone going right now? I'm gonna be purely driving off my map right now. I hope this bow huntsman dude turns. Yep. And then you have to, like, pay a fuckload of money for your ship. Bow huntsman, you better fucking turn, my guy. My horn is very loud, by the way, so I always zoom my camera out, because if you don't, it sounds like... I actually got it on my seat. It's very fucking loud. Yeah, there he goes, you stupid. I had to fucking slow down because of your dumbass. Where you going, dude? I don't even know where he's going. He didn't... Well, the starter, it's like the second after starter, bro. Where's he? I guess he's going around the back. Well, you know what I like to do? I like to use the cannons. Yeah, yeah, I like using the cannons. I like to get, what I do is I get a good group of people together, and then we'll run the cannons. What is that? Oh, those are the windmills, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, I normally run the cannons, and then I'll get like I'll try to find like 3 people, and then we'll have one guy firing, one guy loading, and one guy ramming. It may... It might be like one of those. Is it like a full-blown island? If ah, thank you. You know what? All right, AK. I'm gonna ask you because I'm supposed to be joining you. Do you think that I should keep going and get the full profit and go all the way up to the North Island? Or do you think I should just go ahead and call it early so that way I can join y'all? Because I am right now. I am about halfway. And the time, however long this stream is going, I've gotten about halfway at about 3 or 4 minutes or so because I started after I left the port. So we are at how long? Close. I'm at it's been 20 minutes. Fuck it. just over 3/4 of a tank, or I'll tell you when we get up here, because I'm gonna stop right here and actually refuel, and I'm gonna say fuck it, and I'm gonna drive the other rest of the way across, because that way I can get a lot of money. Because I'm trying to buy. I'll show you after that what ship I'm trying to buy. I gotta strafe a little. Coming in a little hot. Also, that is a thing, is you do have side strafing. Don't be mad at AK. He's so nice. Hey, just because it's a king doesn't make it right. I don't know. I'm fucking around. They have a carrier. The most expensive shit in this game is a carrier. I think it's like $1 trillion. I know this is not the port I need for the cargo I'm using. I just need a port. Come on, just please accept cars. Oh, we gotta stop. There we go. Dock. Yeah, check this out. Look, the ramp at the end here extends out. Oh, it might not because I'm not at a port that accepts the load I'm carrying. No, it doesn't. Ship services. Yeah, right now I'm at okay. I'm at 2,090 fucking fuel remaining, 2,090 tons, and I have 6,000 in total. And it was like I didn't even look at how much it cost. It costs a lot of money to refill this stupid ship. Alright, we could be incredibly stupid and try and do that. I don't think I will though, actually. Um, eh, maybe. Nah. I will say one thing that is that is kind of annoying, because you might think, well, since your goal is to get as far away from the port as possible, and it like based it off of distance traveled or whatever, you might think, well, it's just because I travel so far, but it's based off the distance between each port, so it knows where you bought it from or you grabbed it from, and it knows where you're selling it at. I'm gonna go over there and mess with them because those are newbies and they're just honking at each other, and I have the way cooler horn, so I'm gonna go fuck with them. They all have the stock horn, and this I think it looks from this distance the starter ship, but I'm about to go get them enough. Alright, full throttle. Let's go look at what ship they're in. They're starter boats. No, those are actually the ones right after starter boats. Looks like. I can't remember. Those are either starter or the one right after starter. The next cheapest ship. Yeah. What does that guy have? Ah, the fucking bar is in my way. What? I think that's the starter boat, and those are the next one after. You know what I may do since I'm going this way? I might loop, risking it through the island. Is this? Yeah. Fucking squirrely! What the fuck? I see his stupid ass. What is he doing over here? He messaged me. Fucking German. No other car haulers on. The only one of my kind. Well, there might be one on. Just none of the ports right now. There's a car there. I don't think. He's doing. No. Or he's doing it for. He might be a car hauler. He might be. No, he looks small. Weird. There's a whole separate layer of water down there. Hey, Thomas, you care if I add a friend of mine? Hey, Thomas. I'm sorry, fucking AK. That's fucking great, dude. I can't believe I was calling you fucking Thomas. Not. He is. It's just fucking funny that out of anybody who I could unintentionally get reminded of Thomas is you. Hey, do you care if I add a friend of mine? He's pretty chill. Oh yeah, that's fair. I just see that. Yeah. No. Well, you know what? There's a. No, yeah, that's fair. German, he's chill. He just chills. He's quiet. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna add him. I was just gonna see if I could. But German is chill though, and at some point you two gotta meet. This guy's named his ship Starter 2. He just didn't even change the name. And changing the name is free. Like the one thing you can do for free. You literally do it when you buy the boat. And he just said, yeah, Starter 2. Just left that shit. He don't give a fuck. He's just driving it to drive it. I at least named mine and changed his paint. Sure, my ship is more creative than yours. Yours is Starter 2. Mine is Monkey Milk. That's not even a starter. That's like a waiter. Now we're good to go straight for a while. We could come in through that side. I think he's just wandering off into the ocean. He might have fallen asleep. I might get one of my cheaper boats and see where he's going. He's just taking off the map. Oh, so is that guy. Where's that guy? That fuck. Also don't know what Russell Station is exactly. I've never been there. This is the longest point. Toasty. I feel like the way you're talking about that is exactly the way you would complain about me and whatever group I form when we get a cannon. I swear every fucking time we turn that little snub-nosed mortar, you know, we turn that fucker into a machine gun and just sit on the corner of the map and just fucking lob shells. Like, I do the firing, somebody does the loading, somebody else does the ramming, and we're like fire, load, ram, thump. Fire, load, ram, thump. Fire, load, ram, thump. It's just like, I use the shit out of that thing. I like the... Well, the reason I like the snub nose is despite the fact that it's so terrible at range, it has the best, in my opinion, of the what do you call it? Of the canister shell. Like, okay, if they're charging you, you little fuck, you better be accurate with the big high explosive because it's better than the fucking the shot unless they're point blank, right? But the benefit of that shell is that it's like a big ass like it's almost like firing a cluster of just regular sized cannonballs. Like they're a very fucking broad spectrum, but they do a little bit more damage than the standard cannon's fucking canister shot. So I use that thing like a big ass cluster bomb, and I'll just like if they're 150 away, I just
pepper the entire area with these fucking mini cannonballs, and I normally do plenty. Fuck. Toasty, you know what that sounds like? Just a group of guys who, yeah, they fucking, a group of guys who basically just got together and decided that was their goal. They didn't care about the rest of the goals. Nobody else's goals mattered. That was their goals. I've been in that situation, and that's honestly fun for you and nobody else. Because I was the one who did it. I convinced everyone to guard the house.
So, yo, Singrave, Singrave. I saw you join. I was shaving my head. Sorry. I started shaving my head. And what I figured out is the reason why I always struggle to do shit like that is because I don't like doing it. So if I can find a way of liking it or at least tolerating it, that's when I do it. And you know what I'm doing right now? Something that I don't have to pay attention to, and I'm enjoying it. So I said it's the perfect fucking timing to shave my head. I don't know, man. I mean, it's not like I'm using a straight razor or something. I have like a fucking palm sander thing I use and just go over my whole head. It works great. I quit storing it in the bathroom because the paint fucking peeled off of it when I put it in the bathroom because of the shower steam. I'm telling you, dude. I was like, I looked at it like after like a week and went, what the fuck? Like one side of this bitch is just peeled. I was excited to see you though. I hadn't seen you in a while. How you been doing? Hell yeah. So, send a picture. They're playing, yeah, hold fast, and then yeah, and the other side. This motherfucker look like that. No, that's fair. One day, I'm gonna have a chair. It's gonna be called the shaving chair. And it's gonna be in a house in the woods. And I'm just gonna sit on that fucking chair in the woods and enjoy myself. Also, ignore how dusty everything is. Everything was put up until about like 30 minutes ago. The table's fucking wiped down. That shit's just stained. But the fucking keyboard was put up in a fucking box. Oh, you're on the fun one. Are you playing the World War One shit? Are you which one? Oh, you're doing. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's. I haven't. Like. All right. I literally am like fucking. I can see the port. I am like right there. I'm like the closest I've been yet to joining. I'm telling you. I'm like stressing out now because I can see it and I'm so ready to join you. No. Oh yeah, that's fine, dude. The fucking like the second most expensive boat in this fucking game is right in front of me. The second most expensive motherfucker right there. My boat is pink and green. What? Oh my gosh. Bam. Back. I'm getting on it right now.